hard. See if he can make it. Frank, you come to an Open Championship and you expect to hear the term gorse. You see it here on the 11th hole. If you do end up in the gorse, what can you possibly do to get out?
Well, anything you can. A lot of the times it's an unplayable lie, but if you remember back 2004, Ernie Els tried to play a ball when it was suspended about 3 feet off the ground and managed to flick it out of the sort of the thorny gorse.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole.
That's fine.
This has really been a challenge all day long with these winds coming from different directions, changing speeds. It's gone from 15 upwards to 25 miles per hour. Really a test for the players.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Yeah, it was a little over-ambitious.
Let's see what they do from a good lie in the fairway, 180 yards to go. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. He can win the hole on this putt.
Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Good effort and a good par putt. Did the job right there. Frank, how do you size up the 12th hole here at Royal Troon?
Well, first look at 430 yards, you'd think it'd be a rather easy par 4, but that's not really the issue. The issue is gorse right and left. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my eye.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole.
This ball never even looked like it was going down the fairway, hitting way right.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really, the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, over the course of the last 15 years or so, there have been a number of initiatives within the game of golf just to try to grow the sport.
Yeah, we've seen the PGA Junior League, which is a series of competitions, obviously for juniors to play. But the first tee really is worldwide now, just to try and introduce players from all over the world into the game of golf. They're introduced with club professionals. They learn skills that are essential really to play the game of golf. But in 2014 was a real step, what I think, in the right direction to showcase the junior talent around the world with the drive, chip and putt, where you actually get a chance to play the drive, chip and putt final at Augusta National, the home of the Masters.
Imagine young kids, boys and girls, 8 years old, 11 years old, being able to go home and tell their friends, tell their families, hey, I have something in common with Jack Nicklaus, with Arnold Palmer, with Phil Mickelson, with Tiger Woods. I won at Augusta National Golf Club. He wins the hole. Ah, you always like that. Count it as a birdie. Frank, on paper, 13 seems pretty straightforward, but it's not that simple, is it?
No, very stringent tee shot. Gorse right and left, plus a little sort of mound with some rough on down the right side. So really, you've got to hit the ball down, not just the fairway, but the left side of the fairway.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway.
This is way left going left.
And that one's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Second shot. Good look at the green.
And this one just starts right of the flag.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost, because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Locked in on the read and the speed. He's made it. On the tee here at 14, it's another par 3, Frank.
Yeah, don't get caught looking at the front of the green. That's where it's at its most narrow. Ideally, something that pitches just into the top of that mound.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Sometimes you get breaks, and he got one right there.
Yeah, I guess the bunker was a little smaller than I thought it was. It looked doomed for that.
See if Spieth can knock this in for his par. Beautiful touch. Nice putt. See if he's up to the task. Trying to win the hole here. And that gives him the hole. Well, thank you at last. A birdie. That was a long time coming, Frank.
Yeah, finally he strung some shots together. Now, if all of a sudden he can do the same on the next hole, he might just get a run going. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Long and accurate. That's how you win in this game. 325 yards in the fairway.
Second shot.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. This, the second shot here at the par 4. This could be a good one. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Never looked like missing. It's no snack, though.
The back nine here at Royal Troon has only one par 5, and here it is, Frank.
At 542 yards, you'd think it's reachable, but that burn cuts in at 280 yards, so it means you have to lay back. But I remember back in 1997, playing alongside Tiger Woods, and he still managed to get it onto the green from behind the burn. It was some shot.
You knew at that point he was something special.
He certainly was. He then knocked it in from 40 feet for an eagle 3. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
He wins the hole. Well, how do you like that? He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there. So as we finish up here today, Frank, he has not had the best round, but I suppose that's golf, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not Robinson Crusoe. This golf course can drive many a man crazy. But the beauty of this game, you get up, dust yourself off, do it again.
And there'll be a next time for us as well, partner. This is Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo saying goodbye for now.